Hi, howdy, welcome back, y'all. It's been a couple days. Mostly been swamped with work and whatnot. I mean, it is what it is. If you're noticing the multiple colors of tie-dye, lately I have been really into tie-dye shirt mood. I've got like a dozen of these things. I think it's probably because the weather's so bad. Anyway, today's topic is your Erborian. I think I'm saying that right, but I'm not positive. Erborian Korean skin therapy. It's a BB cream. Got this in my Sephora BIB haul. But first, if this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like. If this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe, and then like either or whatever makes you comfortable, okay? Now, today we are looking at the Erborian Korean Skin Therapy BB Cream. I bought this because I have been in search of a tinted moisturizer. I wear sunscreen in the summer, I wear moisturizer in the summer, I wear skin serums. Like, it is a multiple layered thing on my skin, just trying to improve things. And as hot as it gets where I work, and with the weather where I live here in Chicago area, sometimes it feels like I'm putting 30 layers of just gunk on my face, and it feels suffocating. I mean, it doesn't do anything to my skin, but I don't like the way it feels all the time. So I have been looking for something that combines all of the above of what I'm looking for. And in this case, this is one of the suggestions on Sephora. So I picked it up during the Sephora VIB sale. In fact, this was not easy to pick up on the Sephora VIB sale because this was one of those ones that I had to wait on that was out of stock indefinitely, it felt like. And even now when I went to look it up on Sephora so that I could give you guys a better idea about this cream, they no longer carry it. They have that, they shipped it to me, and when I clicked on it, they did not even have it. Kind of makes me worry, but Ulta did, so I was looking up some of the information on Ulta. So we will take a look at this. What the hey, like I said. Also, if you're noticing my skin is all messed up, I'm an essential worker. Spend 8 to 9 hours a day in nothing but a mask. Practicing to obviously overthrow Gotham and deal with Batman, but whatever. Seriously though, it does cause a lot of acne breakout, and I'm not the only one that's noticed it at work. Okay, to the BB cream. We're gonna try it out on camera here. I haven't tried it out yet. Now this is supposed to be a 5-in-1 BB cream with ginseng. It's a Korean formula for visibly perfecting skin. Okay, now here's what it says it does. With multiple beneficial properties renowned in Korea, the formula adapts to your natural skin tone and helps to 1. Even out and mattify the complexion, 2. Reduce the appearance of blemishes, 3. Refine the skin's texture, 4. Moisturize and plump the skin, and 5. Give a non-oily velvety finish so that your skin is visibly softer, smooth, and beautiful with a silky feel just like baby skin. Now when I ordered this, this only came in 3 colors, fair, something, and like a dark one. There was not a lot of options, it's just the 3. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was a little interested because it says it evens out and mattifies the complexion. Summertime comes, that's actually what I'm looking for because I sweat like a hog. I work in the fresh section of my local Walmart, and trust me, between fryers and throwing 50 pounds of weight, you break out a sweat, especially in the summer. Okay, and we have the object out of the package. It's not a big one. I remember when I ordered this, they had 2 different sizes. I chose the littler size because I didn't want to invest in something big and that I would absolutely hate or not use. So let's try this out, or at least look at it. Now it's supposed to have a broad spectrum SPF of 20, and this is in the color Claire, their lightest color. It says it also makes an excellent makeup base or primer. See, now that doesn't surprise me. I have used some things in the past where technically it's listed as a primer, but I just put it over my moisturizer and I don't use a foundation, and it does what it's supposed to. Sometimes it's just mattify, sometimes it's to blur skin's imperfections. This is promising to do all of that, so let's take a look-see. Not super dark, but it's not what I would call light either. What the heck? Let's put this on. Now it says adapts to natural skin tone and helps it. I'm curious to see how much we adapt. How we look. didn't use a whole heck of a lot. Now, I know it does say you can build it up because a lot of these BB creams you can use just as the foundation. Put a little bit more on the forehead because I didn't put that much there. This has a little bit of a smell too, like not a bad smell. It's like a light flowery smell. It kind of, it reminds me of something. I just can't think of what, like flower wise. Like it's not in a bad way. Actually, look at that in the... Okay, this is working out a lot better than the last cream I tried on. Like, I mean, a lot better. And I've heard so many good things about the different Korean skin stuff. Unfortunately, most of it does not seem to work if you are already acne laden from wearing a mask. They're not wrong about matching the skin tone, are they? Like, sorry, allergies and nose itches. Let's just run this along the jawline. I would not call this a big difference in my natural color either. It does seem to be blending in and actually pretty darn well. Let's put it on the whole forehead, the whole face. This may be one of those things I end up actually reordering in shock. Now the last tinted moisturizer that I got with First Aid Beauty, and even their lightest color with a pink undertone was still too pink, like it looked pinky. I hated it. Let's be clear, this is being a BB cream. It's supposed to be light coverage if you're looking for coverage. Color coverage if you're looking at it like a proto foundation, like a light foundation. This is light coverage at best. But I'm not disliking this. Like, I could absolutely, the way this is going on, oh my goodness, actually, now, if I remembered right, this was not too expensive. Like, this was not super terribly expensive compared to some of the other options on Sephora. And actually, I'm kind of surprised. Like, okay, I have a mirror over to the side because how I see it in the camera and how I'm seeing it on my face are always slightly different, partially due to the lighting. Okay. Actually, this does what it says. It blends. It blends pretty well, actually. Like, I feel like this would look better if my skin was clear, but I'm pretty sure all makeup would look better if my skin was clear. Friggin' masks. Same time, I'm super glad not to have COVID. A couple of the people I work with have taken COVID leave lately just because they're worried about exposure, which I can't even blame them because we had a really big hotspot the next county over, like a big hotspot. Okay. Actually, this is not too bad. Now, I like this. This blended in with my skin really well, actually. For being, you saw the color it started off with, it was definitely not a clear. It is like that. And this was their lightest color. But it definitely blended in like it said it would. Like, this is blending in well enough that I could see putting this on. Now, okay. Let's get up close. Let's get personal. Let's see. Okay, what do I think? I am honestly a little surprised. Like, the last one worked out so poorly, it was a send back. I wanted my money back. It did not match me well enough. The way it caked in the skin, I didn't like the way it looked around here. It seemed to point out like wrinkles or made ones I didn't even know I had really pop. But this, your Erborian Korean Skin Therapy BB cream. Complexion enhancer, draws on, evens out and mattifies the complexion. Check. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Refine skin texture, moisturize and plump the skin. Okay, I'm not seeing any moisturizing and plumping. That is their number 4 thing that it says it does. In fact, the way it's sitting, like right through here on my face, I think this would be something I'd put on after I put on a moisturizer. As weird as that sounds. Like, my skin does not feel like it's been plumped out, does not feel moisturized. Like, I feel like I'm wearing a light foundation on plus a sunscreen, so that's 2 steps gone if I were to wear foundation on the regular. This is definitely blurring skin imperfections, especially on camera. A little surprised by that. But I would not call it moisturizing and plumping. Like, yeah, no. It is definitely non-oily and does give a velvety finish. Huh. Actually, okay, other than the fact that it's not moisturizing and but it's not a moisturizer, it's a BB cream. Okay, so out of all the things it promised, it actually hit 4 out of 5, which is kind of nice. I really wish it moisturized, but I think I'm gonna try this before work one day with the moisturizer on first and then the BB cream. Because honestly, the way it's looking in this mirror is right here. Like, I did not put moisturizer on today and it's been a really hard day at work. Like, here, it looks like it's dehydrated. Like, I needed moisturizer, definitely. But it is definitely toning down the red from the spots that involved the mask. It definitely matched my skin, like as in it adjusted to my skin, so that's surprising. And as we saw at the beginning of the video, I had a little bit more pinkening through here, and that's definitely evened it out. Like, I'm not seeing any lines even in the mirror. Not seeing any lines of demarcation. Okay, I actually like this. Like, I did not like the First Aid Beauty brand one, but I like this. You know what? I think we're going to try this out for a shift before work, and I will get back to you guys on what I think on this. But as it stands right now, this actually is doing better than the tinted moisturizer I picked up. Like, I could see actually wearing this, especially on bad skin days. I think I'm gonna have to try this out for a couple days, like actually to work. Like, the First Aid Beauty tinted moisturizer performed so poorly on just the video I shot for this, I didn't even try it out for work. I was like, there's no point, I'm not going to work with the pink clown circle. This doesn't create any circle like that, and it does give that soft velvety finish feel. Like, actually, this is really nice. Like, when I look at myself in the mirror here, I can tell I'm wearing something on my skin, and I don't usually do that. Like, I mean, it's visible that I'm wearing something, but it's not so visible. Like, it's not cakey. It's just, there is a look to the skin that does not, it looks that I'm wearing something. I strongly suspect if I was not wearing a mask at work, I would not be seeing this at all. Like it would probably, but my skin has been so irritated with the masks that, okay, let's get a little closer. See what you guys can see. Like I'm not seeing it collecting here, so that's good. Or here, which is usually where if I put something on my skin that doesn't agree, it's where it collects and just looks ugh. Or here, that's actually, like it's not collecting or caking in the nose folds, which is a nice thing. Or in the chin, or in the skin. This worked. This worked good enough that I would probably try this again. And I mean probably as in wear it on a regular basis. I might have to. You know what? You go for the next 6 months, go through this tube. Give you guys like a try it out for a month or two after we can stop wearing the masks. Or maybe before, I don't know. We'll see. Try it out for a couple months. And then I'm going to give you a second thing on what I thought of this. Especially because of the broad spectrum 20 SPF. Like, that really excites me. But this is not going back. Like, this I like. Which honestly shocks the crap out of me. Okay. Anybody else try anything? Like, anybody else use this brand? Like, I have never heard of this brand until I stumbled across it on Sephora. But I was looking for a tinted moisturizer, and this popped up as an option. Which is weird for BB cream, but whatever. But this isn't bad. I don't know if I'd buy the bigger one. I'd probably have to try this out for a little bit longer before I decided if I would purchase this again, but I'm like absolutely surprised. Is that weird? Okay, has anybody else tried this brand? Is anybody else a big fan of BB creams? Would you consider BB cream almost equal to a tinted moisturizer? Let me know. Okay. Surprise. I'm gonna show this box one more time. Guess that I got it on Sephora, but Sephora says they no longer carry it, like the website itself says they no longer carry it. However, Ulta does. I got this in the color Claire. This is a 0.5 ounce tube. So this is the smallest it came in, but okay. You guys, tell me what you think. What do you think about how it looks on my skin? Anybody else try it before? Anybody else have a preferred BB cream? Okay. I guess this was actually a positive review. This was kind of a surprising success. I get the feeling I will be wearing this to work some. Yeah, I think I will be. It definitely toned down some of the red spots and the discoloration and even things out. So it definitely did what it promised it would do. A little surprised. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I love to answer comments, or if you have questions or suggestions, feel free to let me know. Thank you guys. Have a nice night. Remember, be safe, social distancing, wash your hands. We are expecting a second wave to come through. So, work appropriately. Be nice to your essential workers. Have a good one.